Hey everyone, so I just finished the webinar on navigating difficult conversations and conflict. It was an hour-long webinar, and for the first 50 minutes, I followed my slides, but then of course I had extra time at the end, which rarely happens, but it was such a gift. So I was able to freestyle and offer them even more tips and tools on how to navigate difficult conversations. And I immediately, after the webinar, got all these emails from people saying, hey, do you have any documentation or tips or videos or PowerPoints on the last 5 minutes of your webinar? I didn't, but I will do it now. And that's why I'm here recording this video, because I want to offer here what I offered to them and give them this link so that they can come here and watch what I shared in the last 5 minutes. So if you're going to go in for a difficult conversation with someone, you've already heard me talk about the importance of your mindset and practicing. There's a few things that you need to keep in mind to make that conversation really effective. The first thing is, if you're going in for a difficult conversation, ask permission first. So that sounds something like this. Hey, I want to share something with you that I think is going to be hard for both of us. It's going to be hard for me to share it, and it might be hard for you to hear, and I think it's really important. Are you willing to have this conversation with me? More often than not, they're going to say yes. They may not say, yes, let's have it right now. They may say, okay, let me think about this. What's it about? And you can tell them the topic. Maybe they'll put it off for a couple of days or two, but they will say yes. Most people who are asked permission and invited to a conversation like this get really curious and will say yes. So that's the first thing to do, is ask permission. The second thing is state your intention really clearly, right? So my intention in having this conversation is to get some clarity on this issue, or is to change our behavior, or is to come to some agreement. Or sometimes your intention is to just get something off your chest because it's been bothering you. Maybe your intention is to try to be understood by them. So before you even ask permission, get clear on what you need and what your true intention is, and share that with the person so that there are no misunderstandings here or unintended consequences, which are pretty likely to happen in a difficult conversation. So clear your intention with them first. Third thing is, you've heard me say this, set some ground rules. Personally, I think the most important ones are assume positive intent, confidentiality, take care of your needs, and my personal favorite is let's ensure that our relationship remains intact even after we have this conversation. So 3 tips today: ask permission before you have a difficult conversation, share your intention, and be very clear and in agreement on your ground rules. So that's what I have for you today. Comment, let me know what you think. And I'm going to think about what to keep talking about on difficult conversations, because obviously this is an important topic to many of you. And I love hearing what you're learning from this and how you're practicing it. So stay in touch.